The North Country is circling around to the 1-year mark since the coronavirus was first confirmed in our communities. Emergency medicine physician Dr. Julie Veith and the director of the emergency department at Can Potsdam Hospital became the director of the emergency department only 6 months before the pandemic started in late winter of 2020. Dr. Veith reflected on the past year as St. Lawrence County has seen some of the highest COVID-19 infection rates consistently throughout the pandemic.
Even though we're rural and for so many things we seem that maybe we're protected, that COVID has really hit us hard. And we have all had an individual and community responsibility to take responsibility for our actions in helping to prevent the spread of COVID. And when you see the community come together and do those things, that is just so rewarding as a community member, but also as a physician to see. I think so many times we've really struggled with the messaging that's been sent ever since the beginning of the pandemic and conflicting messages, and really making sure that the correct message is out there and that we all have a role to play in this is so important.
In Dr. Veith's everyday role, she sees patients. She's been with the health system since 2014. She said throughout the year, the learning lessons have been endless, but one prominent one included the innovations she saw within the healthcare field.
I think one of the things that we've really learned as healthcare professionals, and not just physicians, but nurses and PAs, nurse practitioners, everybody that works in this health system has really learned to be innovative and flexible and realize that our day-to-day work challenges were nothing compared to what the last year has been. And how do we overcome those challenges? And also, how do we not get burned out? And that's been a huge struggle, particularly over the holidays where we were seeing so much COVID.
Dr. Veith also reflected on similar learning lessons she saw in the North Country community.
I think looking back, everybody has struggled in their own way. And one person's struggles are no less, of course, than another. And how we then come together as a community to support one another, given that I can't go to my neighbor's house and have a cup of coffee on the front porch or say, let me come over and cook you dinner. And I know things are bad right now. We can't do those things, but we can learn to communicate better and differently with each other.
And looking to the future?
The vaccination piece is so crucial, and vaccines are only as good as the arms that they get into. And so encouraging one another when your turn comes up, please go get your vaccine. Keep yourself and your loved ones safe. And we've seen now from the CDC guidance that once you're vaccinated and others are vaccinated around you, you're actually able to see those human beings and do those normal human interactions that we so crave. That doesn't mean, though, that we can go around and host a party for 100 people. We all need to still keep doing those social distancing measures and wearing masks and hand hygiene. And we just don't know, but now is not the time to let our guard up. We just have to make it to that finish line, and it's in reach. It's just we're not quite there yet.
For ABC 50 Now in Watertown, I'm Isabella Colello.